Hi everyone, thank you for watching. Today I'm going to be doing this makeup look on my friend Emma. If you guys want to see how I got this kind of vampy, sultry night out look, just keep on watching. So Emma already washed her face and moisturized, so now we're just going to go right in with the primer. Because Emma has an oily skin type and we want this to kind of mattify and stay all day, we're going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer.
So smooth.
I don't know if you guys can see on camera the difference. It already blurs everything out. For foundation, we're going to be using Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation in Y325. This foundation is good. It's just not for me because it gives a demi-matte finish and you guys know I like that Tin Man look. This is really good for Emma because she likes a demi-matte kind of natural finish. And we're going to blend it out with a Beauty Blender. So we're going to be using actually my concealer, the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. I use this on everybody. I love it. It's so good. And it might be half a shade too dark, but that's okay because we're going to bake the life out of it so it's going to lighten. Emma just took her midterm in CS 61B, so the average was
a 16 out of 30.
And she got a 23?
Yeah.
I'm so proud! Okay, let's bake. This is my baking powder. It's Arm & Hammer. I buy them in packs of 24 from Costco.
Who are you?
This is the Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for right up under the eyes. I'm just gonna go in with the Kat Von D Translucent Lock-It Setting Powder for the rest of the face. So Emma and I lived on the same floor last year. I actually arrived late, so everyone had already moved in and knew each other. So I was really surprised to see Emma because she and I followed each other on Instagram for the longest time. Then she asked me to do her makeup like a few days in and I was so excited because I thought she was so pretty. And then we just started hanging out and we've been such good friends since. Once we kind of became friends, like a couple weeks.
Wow, I look like a ghost.
A couple weeks into school, Emma texted me. The phrasing was so funny. She was like, so I was creeping on my own Twitter as one does, and I came across this. It was a screenshot of my Instagram that she had tweeted before we all came to school, and she was like, this girl's feed is so pretty.
It's funny because like I followed so many people with the Berkeley Class of 2020 group, and like most people I still don't know, but like I met you. So
yeah.
Cool.
I forgot to tell you guys, I am going in with the Benefit Hoola bronzer to bronze up her face, and I'm just doing a little bit of a nose contour.
So my friend Annika, she always comments on people's noses. Literally, it's the first thing that she notices about everyone.
I'm going to be going in with the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade, which is the same one I use on myself in the shade Auburn. Emma is just now getting into the brow game. I just now gave her the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and she really likes it. So hopefully we can start to transition her into the dip brow. And you guys have seen me do brows before. I'm going to fast forward through this. I'm setting her brows with the shade Jet Setter in the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I was showing Emma this palette the other day, and she was like, did you take out this color? And I actually...
It's completely empty.
It's completely gone. It's the shade Sweetheart. It is the most beautiful transition shade.
Do you remember when you used to do like makeup tutorials while you do makeup and like if Matt was watching you just like talk about what you were doing and like act like it was an audience?
I have wanted to do YouTube for so long, but I never had the courage to do it, and honestly I'm doing it because I have such supportive friends like Emma who like always are there if I ever doubt myself or anything. So before that I was too scared, so I would just do people's makeup and whoever was around, like our friends, I would talk just like I was doing a channel. I'd be like, and now I'm going in with this, and it would be like a bunch of boys and they'd be like, okay. Okay, so we just had to delete some stuff from the SD card because I've been filming so much recently that we filled everything up. But now we're gonna highlight. I'm gonna use the CoverFX Custom Enhancer Drops in Sunlight.
Ain't got a soapbox I can stand.
And then we're just gonna diffuse it a little bit with a Beauty Blender.
Stage a guitar and a song,
I'm gonna be doing a look on Emma that I do a lot whenever I go out. I keep it neutral on the top half, and on the bottom I go in with this. Oh my! Oh, I just stabbed it. I go in with the last shade in the Smashbox Full Exposure. It's this kind of dark blue. It's not quite navy, but it has nice shimmer in it, and so it's super intriguing if you put it on the lower lash line and smoke it out, and then people are like, who is she?
Yes.
I'm gonna start with the Smashbox Full Exposure palette with this second matte. It's just kind of like a light taupey shade.
and away we we go. I'm just a...
And then we're gonna go in with the shade Cinnamon from the Kylie Royal Peach palette to add a little bit more depth, and then concentrating that a little bit more just on the outer third of the crease. And that's all we're gonna do for the crease on the top. Now for the lid color, we're gonna be doing 2. For the inner half, we're gonna be using this brighter gold, which is the third color in the Smashbox palette. And then for the outer half of the lid, we're gonna be using this deeper gold, a little bit more brown, and then we're just gonna kind of blend them together in the center. I really like to use my finger for shimmer applications because I feel like it gives the best pigmentation. And then with the darker shade a little bit more on the outer part. What I normally like to do after I go in with the shimmer colors is just hit the transition colors one more time just to re-emphasize it. As you can see, it's really natural because we don't want to have a lot going on the top as well as having a blue on the bottom. Before we do the blue though, I like to mirror the soft transition colors just to have it smoke out so it's not just blue on the lower lash line.
I know I'm all for people following their dreams. Just remember life is more than fitting in your jeans. It's love and...
Now that we've kind of smoked it out and added a little bit of definition, we're going to just pop on the blue color really close to the lash line and then just smudge it out.
Some guitar, grab a beat, and away we go.
Now that that product is set, we're gonna smoke out right underneath it with warm shades so that it ties everything together. I'm gonna use my favorite tan shade from the Milani palette, just this one. I'm gonna go in with the flat shader brush and just smoke it right underneath.
Market crashing in their portfolios.
I just threw on some more powder to Emma's face because I want to make sure that the centers are really, really matte, and that's just gonna make the highlight pop a little bit more.
I look like that marshmallow man.
Wait, which one?
Like the one with like a big marshmallow coat.
The Michelin Man?
Yes.
The Marshmallow Man!
I couldn't think of the name.
So we're just gonna curl her lashes and then put on a little layer of mascara. I'm going to be using my favorite, the L'Oreal Telescopic, because it's fine and super liquidy, so it's going to separate really well and make a good base for the falsies.
The future's in the hands of you and me, so let's all get together.
We just traded spots because I have to do the other eye.
Spread love and understanding, positivity.
Nice. So that just adds a little bit of a shelf so that the falsies have something to sit on. Now I'm just going to pop on some falsies. These are the Kiss ones in Ritzy. My sister and I really like using these because they're drugstore, but they're actually really nice. They have a good separation, they're layered, they're feathery. So I think Emma looks stunning right now, but I want to bring a little bit more warmth into the face, and the Hoola is just going to make it a little more cool toned. So I'm going to be using L'Oreal True Match Powder, and it's a foundation, but you guys know I like to use it as a little bronzer. The battery just like died again, so we had to charge it.
Tragic.
I just ran a ColourPop Rose Gold liner on her waterline. It's hard to tell on camera, but in real life, if you see it, it's really stunning because it's like juxtaposed with the blue that's smoked out underneath the lash line. And then I ran the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Eye Crayon on her upper lash line because I'm not really into waterlining with black. I think it's a lot more intriguing if we use different colors. So we did Rose Gold on the bottom, and then this is Rococo on the top. So Emma has a beautiful bronziness going on, but I want to add a little bit more color into the cheeks, so I'm going to go in with another blush. This is the YSL Terra Saharian, and I just really like the orangey shade. So you guys see how like just a little bit of blush makes a big difference because it just ties everything together. Because this is like a deep, sultry look, I'm going to be doing a deep lip. This is the NYX Intense Butter Gloss. And we're just going to do one last spritz of the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray so that Emma's makeup will stay all throughout the tutoring session she's about to go to.
Oh my gosh.
And one last beat so that everything melts together. So that's all for today's look on Emma. She doesn't normally wear too much makeup, so this is really fun.
Oh.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see future videos. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.